When it came to Zealot miniatures, I didn't really give them much thought because they were the guys I bought my tiny books and my little accessories from and wall pieces. I never really thought of them as a modeling company. So when I saw they had a little Kickstarter, I had morbid curiosity on how it would go. So gave them a little bit of money and decided to wait and see what showed up my door. Well, these finally showed up, and honestly, I'm flabbergasted, to say the least. I did not expect these, and they're all apparently female. That's also one thing I've noticed, and also they're Raging Heroes quality of female sculpts. They're not men in drag wearing makeup and boob plates. I'm honestly quite surprised, if not pleasantly surprised. They appear to be resin or plastic. I can't really tell. I think these two are resin and these two are plastic, but like I said, I've seen some really dark resin, so it's really hard for me to tell. And that's a fucking tea kettle going off. Someone grab the tea kettle, please. Anyone. The English are screaming right now. So yeah, I guess Zealot put on their big boy pants and flopped their dick on the table and said, you know what, we're gonna make some fucking sculpts, and they did. So we'll go ahead and put these together because they're really hard to pick out when they're in the bag or even in pieces. So I'm gonna put them all together, have them on hand, and then on the rotator. So get them put together and see what Zealot has in store for us for the future. Funny how the company coming into the scene on well-defined miniatures still has a better way of putting out models in a logical way than Games Workshop. Makes you kind of think, doesn't it? You can tell that someone in the Zealot Miniatures lab knew what people wanted. Hey, let's make a muscle mommy. How's that sound? Ah, fuck it, let's do it. Good God. Damn, boy, she thick. So I believe this is the barbarian one. I was looking back through the price of these things. I had them on that their Kickstarter price, and thought I'd go back and see what the new releases were on their website. And scrolly, clickety. Looks like all these are gonna be about €650 per model. And looking at them and put them on the spinner here, you can kind of see that, yeah, you know, they look like they're worth €6 a piece. I mean, they're pretty finely detailed, and you know, this is the people who I was using to buy my bookcases and little bitty like barrels from, and they pop out with these. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, okay, Zila, I get what you're doing now. Okay, you know, and they did a really good job on these. And here's the kicker, folks. I absolutely fucking guarantee that if GW put a model this good out, they would charge at least 20 to 30 bucks for it. And you and I both know they're already doing it. I mean, they're already doing it. I mean, let's see here. Let's take a little trip over to Happy Fun Time GW Land and see what they got for us. Let's see here. Age of Smegmar. Let's do Grand Alliance Order. And let's do Unit Type Heroes. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Branch Witch for $23. Celeste Prime for $80. Slaughter Priest for $30. Is there like a gender thing on here I can get to? Oh, I gotta try and find the females. Ah, cool, whatever. Let's see. Let's do sort by low to high. So their cheapest model is 12 bucks, and it's like an old Skaven Assassin sculpt that they clearly just did in resin. The cheapest human female, that's an elf. Human female. Looks like I'm not getting any human females. So that's already a docket, but these are all €16, €12, or sorry, $12, $15. You know, this is half the price of GW stuff, and it looks just as good. So take it how you will. Giant thumb. Here's my favorite. It's a female dwarf, and the details are exquisite. To be frank, they are absolutely fucking awesome. Look at that backpack. You got a tankard, a little bundle of rope, you know, a little bedroll. Then it goes to the sides. You got like a cloth under skirt, and then like these nice steel plates on it. It's a very well put together model, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And this is a great female dwarf warrior model. I mean, look at it. It looks good. These are these are really good, and it's only $6. Well, call it $7 American, $8 American, what have you. It's still cheaper. It's still cheaper than fucking GW. Tell you that much. I mean, they are monopose. Clearly, they're resin models or plastic models. I mean, they are, but there's still a little bit of twist to the wrists. At least what you're gonna get with fucking GW. I mean, it looks really good. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that Zealot put these out. I'm like, yeah, you go, boys. You way to go. They look really good. So that's the dwarf. Now this is the only weak model I think in the bit. It's some kind of like little elf sorceress, and it looks really good except for the face. I think this one falls short due to the face. It really lacks the crisp details that the other models have in the face. Besides the face, it looks good. It's definitely worth, $6 or $7, but the face just kind of falls short. You see it, it's really smooth. It just kind of falls short compared to the other models. But for a cheap little spellcaster wizard model, I mean, it hits the mark in my opinion. It looks really good. It just the face isn't as good as the others. That's what I gotta say. It's a very featureless face. Very featureless face. Yeah. Give her one more frontal here so you can see that face one more time. Yeah, very smooth. It'll pop her off. Boop. Some kind of like wood elf wizard. She has the best abdominals of all the models, tell you that much. Girl's been doing her fucking sit-ups. But this is one of the three that had really good faces. The other elf caster has a really weak face. This is by far one of the better elf faces they have. And you can see they did a really good job on the folds of the cloth. They're not the worst mold lines in the world. There are a few bubbles here and there. But look at them abs. So toned. Them sit-ups. God. Oh, jeez. Anyway, so that's that model. And it looks as good as the other three. It's better than the other elf, but the other elf kind of falls short of all of them in terms of the face. But Zealot really came in hard on these. I mean, they came in and said, here's some models, check them out, and if they can keep this up, they should be able to get a pretty good solid foothold in the market. I would say, just on first appearances. We'll see how they prime up and paint up, but as a first view, these are absolutely excellent models, except for the one's face. So overall, honestly, I'm shocked. I'm pleasantly shocked that the people I used to buy my barrels and bookcases from, Zealot, came out with their own little bitty model line, and they did really, really well. I think they're going to do really well if they can keep up this kind of craftsmanship. On that one right there, this one, work on that face, Zealot. Work on that face. But these are up to standard of Raging Heroes' female models, and they have more than one race. They have stunties, Amazonians, that's cleared Amazonian. Come on, guys. But if they can keep this up, if they can produce more models like this and help fill the gaps that are out there, they could get a considerable foothold in the mini market. And I'm going to be excitedly reserved to see what they come out with next. I really love if they would get a hold of me and say, hey, here's what's coming out, and if I can get my hands on them early sculpts, I really love to do that, because these, like I said before, I am pleasantly surprised that the folks who I bought my accessories from to decorate other models came out with these fucking stonking models. I mean, that female dwarf is absolutely fucking amazing, and so is this one, and that one, and the one ranger. Man, well done, Zealot. Well done, Zealot boys. You did really, really well. I'm gonna post this up and have it and send it to you guys so you can see, what I thought of it. And I have a few more things. I'm getting spooled up still. There's the slow going. It's slow going. But until I see you next time, keep a strong dice hand and happy wargaming.